Welcome, beautiful people. This is Ville with Tablet TV. This is the newest and most exciting celebrity gossip show on air. We're here to bring you all the latest news and juicy details about your favorite celebrities in Nigeria and beyond. Whether you're a fan of movies, music, or TV, we've got you covered. I'm your host for today, Ademilola. I'll be having a guest with me in the studio as I get back on the show. So relax and get ready to dive deep into the world of celebrity gossip. Welcome back, guys. And in case you're just joining us, this is Ville with Tablet TV. Like I promised you earlier on the show that I'll be having a guest on the show with me today. Femi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Well, in the country Nigeria, everybody's fine. We're managing ourselves.
Right.
Yeah, managing ourselves. Yeah.
So,
but I'm doing well.
How well are you managing yourself, if I may ask?
Well, not extremely good, not extremely bad.
Just yeah. In between.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
It's so good to have you around.
Oh yeah, it's good to have you too. But this is really cool. This is amazing, and to be on the show with you is one thing that every man would actually hope for, because Demi, that.
That's right there. Another right there. Oh, today we're going to start off with some juicy news about one of Nigeria's Afrobeat musician, Seun Kuti. It seems Seun Kuti is in the news again, and this time it is for more controversial reasons. Seun on Saturday slapped a police officer on 3rd Mainland Bridge.
Chai.
Some fans are outraged about why some are defending him. Now, Femi, what do you think about this?
Well, if you look at the story critically, you understand that there is more to the story behind what we're seeing. You know, my years of expertise or experience in political field, and I was sometimes privileged to work with Nigerian police force here.
Okay.
You know, I uncovered some ravels that you need to see people. We just get the punchline. We don't really know what it really is here. You know. He slapped the police officer. What is the story behind it? What happened? You know, have you seen the video? Did you see the video?
Yeah,
of course, yeah. You know, he was not feeling remorse for what he did. But I tried to really read into it and study into it. I heard people say that the Kuti family are trying to take a revenge on what happened to their father. They said something that because of what happened to their father, they're trying to take revenge on the federal government. But man, what you did to the police officer was really, really wrong. Really, to my view, yeah. Because you don't assault a man in uniform. It's wrong, totally wrong. It's appalling, honestly.
I would really like to chip this in real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. He reacted after the old news broke out that the policeman tried to kill me and my family. I have the proof. But I know they chase clout.
Go for one proof, man.
He has apologized and I have agreed not to press charges. Make una mind on a business. Make the poor guy not lose his job.
No. Let him give us the proof now.
Well,
go for one proof. Oh, wrong now. You know, like my guys will say out there.
I don't know if you know this. He has Femi Falana's son as his lawyer.
Okay.
And his lawyer put out a statement on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Saying his client does actually has proof.
Then let us see the proof. Now, listen to me. If you had wanted to keep the man's job, you wouldn't have done what you did out there publicly. You are assaulting him. You're passing the wrong message to Nigerians, regardless.
He had no idea it was being filmed.
Why would you do that in the first place? What happens to you controlling your anger or your temperaments, regardless? You see, I see that this thing is really beyond what it is right now. Let's not just take it on the beat. Let's go deeper. If you study critically, you will understand that whatever that guy did, Seun Kuti, he did it on purpose.
On purpose?
If you check out his attitude, you know, when I saw the video, he got into his car and he came back and he slapped him, not just once, he hit him. You know what I'm talking about? Now, why would you do such a thing? You know you're a celebrity, you know you're a public figure, and you're portraying the wrong message of an assault.
I would like to ask you.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting you right there.
Okay.
Have you seen situations where celebrities, in your word, public figures are being harassed by the same men in the Nigerian police force?
Well, there are bad eggs in Nigerian police, I must say, because while I was in Nigerian police force, in here precisely, I uncovered some inequalities in Nigerian police force. So, but there's some bad eggs, I must say, but celebrities should maintain their standard celebrities. Those who you see that the Nigerian police are harassing, ask them what you should. Let us check what must have happened.
Okay, a case study.
Okay.
Let me just hit the nail on the head.
Please go ahead.
The NSAS saga.
Oh, okay.
There were lots of public figures.
Okay.
That got harassed. I mean, Debo Macaroni was one of them.
My guy.
So I do not think being a part of a protest.
Okay.
Literally fighting for the same police officers.
Okay.
And getting harassed by the same police officers.
Okay.
Where did they go wrong?
Okay. Now, the Nigerian police force is on its own.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, who gave the order? Do you
I
understand?
am not talking about the 20th of October 2020. I am talking about the NSAS protest as a whole. Before that night, there has been lots of videos making rounds, or should I say that made rounds on social media about these so-called public figures being harassed. What would you say about that?
Do you know that Nigerian police are smart? They check out everything. And whatever must have been scripted is scripted. Now, Debo was harassed, I must say, it probably was a target. Not just him, so many others were targets. They understand that these people, now, you see, politicians, public figures or politicians in the Nigerian police, they are scared of social media, I must say, because youth use social media to their advantage.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying here? So on that part, they understood something, that if they have the public figures being arrested, others will succumb.
Yeah.
You get? I'm not saying that is part of the script that is there or something. I'm not saying that was scripted.
Make it right.
I'm not saying that was scripted. It doesn't make it right, but it's for its purpose. You see, one thing you should understand is the fact that you're doing something in the wrong way does not make, and it's acceptable, does not make it right.
Yeah.
The fact that I do something in the right way and in the wrong atmosphere doesn't, you know what I'm talking about. But let me ask you a question. We had a protest?
Yes, I was.
Did you see what happened?
Yes. I literally didn't protest in Lagos.
Okay.
But I saw literally everything that happened online.
I thought there was protest in Abuja. There was of course there was protest in Abuja, and But really, I must say that which the Nigerian police, they did it on purpose. I'm not saying Nigerian police is they are duty free of whatever happened, but I'm saying as a celebrity, you should put caution, because we're trying to pass a message around. Yeah. You're a celebrity not for yourself, but for the people. Yeah. Okay? Now, without the people, you can't be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So what it should be modest in character, regardless.
Okay. Can I give you an example?
Okay.
Few months ago,
okay,
a pregnant lawyer was killed by a police officer in Ajah. She had a husband in the car, she had a sister in the car, and she had a child in the car.
Okay.
Now, to an extent, if you ask me here, I'll tell you that woman is dead today because her husband literally acted civil with the police officers. Just maybe if this man had stepped out of the car, because he was literally in the car when they shot his wife. Maybe if he had stepped out of the car and had a 15 seconds altercation with the police officers, maybe reverse would have been the case.
See, you're speaking English, just a 15 seconds madness. I said earlier that there are good eggs and there are bad eggs.
Yeah.
That was wrong. On no condition should you do search, should you put a trigger.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
No, but the man was persecuted.
If you ask me, I'll tell you because she's a lawyer. I mean, that was literally inevitable because there has been several cases. Like right now, I would have us put a video up. As of this morning, a man was beaten by a police officer up to the point where this man was literally bleeding from his head. Till now, nothing has been done. She'll hit a police officer, and less than 24 hours, they stormed his house. Well, they did not meet him at home. They met his absence. And he reported himself on Monday morning to the police station. And after that, The police officers, Nigerian police, being Nigerian police, still went back to Sean's house to search his house for what exactly? Did they leave the hand that he used to slapping the police officer? Did they leave the hand at home? Or, I mean, because they said they went to search based on investigation. What investigation exactly are they talking about here? Because, I mean, it is confusing. You earlier said it that you've been in the system, you've, had the opportunity to work with the NPF.
Yeah.
So I believe you should have,
now,
more light
let
to
me make you understand something.
Okay.
I said something earlier. I said there is more to this than what you think it is. There is more. Like, there is real more to this. You see, let's not be fooled by what the news gives us.
Okay.
I think we need to really understand some things. Let's search deeper. Let's go deeper. News can be news.
Okay.
Nigerian police can be Nigerian police. You see, I was in the system and I can understand how corrupt the system is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, when I was there, I had the opportunity. That was my university days.
Yeah.
So I studied criminology and security studies. So I had the opportunity to work in the Nigerian police force. So I uncovered so many things. The system didn't start from the DPOs to the Higher Commander or from the inspectors to the ASP, DSP, the CP, SP. Now, the system didn't start from there. It starts from the top. Do you know that there is no provision for Nigerian police? But if you hack the federal government, there's a provision for it. Now, there's also no adequate training. You can see some officers who can't even write to them correctly. I'm telling you. So what are you doing there? When I was there doing my CWS, I can tell you that I saw a man like around his 70s. I saw him doing counter duty and inspector. The question is, how did he get there?
At 70.
I'm telling you.
To be retired.
Yes.
That shows how rotten the system is.
So I'm saying the system needs to start from them. So if you're talking about a system, the system is not just about the people in there. The system is talking about the people directing their affairs.
Okay. I sincerely hope every party involved gets to face the law.
Let me make you understand this.
Okay.
Because now, I need to understand something that both the FRFC, the last man, the other parastatals, I need to make you understand something that nobody's above the law. The president, the governor, everybody has a law guiding them.
Yeah.
You get? But you see, in Nigeria, how many laws, those who make laws are the ones breaking the law.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There is no system that is working at the moment. I make the law, but the law is not, I'm not bound by the law. All wrong now. You get?
Yeah.
It's totally wrong. So the question is, how do we want to fix this? You can't fix it from those who are harassing the civilians. The question is, how did they get there themselves? Now let's look at it critically. I think the police or every other government personnel should start taking psychology as a course. Because it will make you understand people's temperament and how to deal with people individually.
The truth is, I believe they do. Because I have an idea that NDLEA, like you said, other parastatal agencies, they are under the Nigerian police force. And you are not even an actual official until you undergo certain training under this same Nigerian police force. And some of these people act more sane than this said Nigerian police force. I mean, it is just sad.
Should I explain some things to you?
Okay.
You see, do you know that while I was in the police here, I discovered I was not a police officer,
Okay.
but I worked with them trying to understudy and give my reports as a student. If you come to make a report, if you want to report a case, and you want to write a statement, do you know you have to pay for the statement?
Wow.
Do you know you have to pay for the barrel you're using?
Is this supposed to be like that?
That's what I'm saying. That it didn't start from them because those officers are also buying it. They buy the statement they want to give to you.
Wow.
So some will go make some will just buy one and make photocopies.
Wow. This is new.
No, I'm being serious. Wow.
Stress.
I'm telling you, amazing. I had to, say tip. I said I will stay. They say you have to tip this person, so you go and capture on time. I say like, now getting passports. In Nigeria now.
That is like more difficult than going to heaven if there was any registration. No, sincerely, I mean, we are all victims at this point. Sincerely.
You need to understand what that is.
Right. So, the judge has granted Seun bail, and the judge has also given the Nigerian police force an ultimatum of 48 hours to complete their investigation. So, we'll be looking
Hold on, sorry, please. Investigating what properly?
Investigating what transpired between himself and the police officer, because he claimed the police officer was drunk.
Was drunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, basically, Seun's story was this. A drunk police officer hits him from behind. I mean, the police officer literally hits his vehicle from behind. And it was like a hit and run case. The police officer hit him, was trying to run, and he had to drive after the police officer and double-crossed him. And if you check the video very well, closely, Seun's car was just right at the front of the police van. Now, a police officer that is drunk hits a civilian and ran. Like, you're literally trying to run away from a crime you committed as an officer of the law. How does it make sense?
Is that story real to you?
Well, we'll leave that to the judge and the Nigerian police force. Thank you very much, guys. That is all we have on Seun Kuti for today. We'll be going on a short break, and when we're back, we'll be talking about the almighty Hilda Baci that tried to break the existing Guinness World Record. Please do not go anywhere, do not touch the dial. I promise you 100% fun on this program. We'll be right back. Hilda Baci trended through the weekend as she embarked on a journey to break the record of the longest cooking hours in the world. The previous record holder, Chef Lata London, was revealed to have cooked for 87 hours and 45 minutes.
Chai.
The 27-year-old Nigerian chef revealed that breaking the record has been a 5-year-old goal of hers. The Cook-a-thon competition, as she termed it, started on the 11th of May 2023 and ended on Monday 15th May 2023 at Amore Gardens, Lekki, Lagos. The Cook-a-thon gained a lot of engagement and publicity as it was on every blog page across various social media platforms. Fans were seen gathered at the venue where she was confined in the box-like space. Hilda cooked for 100 hours and 40 minutes. Celebrities in attendance were the Governor of Lagos, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, singer Tiwa Savage, influencer Enioluwa, actor Timini Egbusin, Pastor Bolaji Idowu of Adventist Church, amidst others. Now, Femi, there's this saying that what a man can do, like basically before I let me adjust my shoulder. Hilda Baci just raised the bar for us, guys. As in, I cannot be more proud of her at this point.
Anyways, I'm a better cook. And I'm a better chef.
And how many hours, can you go cooking on a stretch?
I can do 40 hours.
40 hours.
140 hours.
140 hours.
I'm telling you.
Hey, please allow me to say this. In my native language, they call people like you Agbawo. Let me just say this is Femi Idon. That is the best way to say it.
No, I'm serious.
Only Idon can cook for 140 hours.
I can cook for 140 hours. Ask me where. I can cook for 140 hours in my dreams.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. So you are the Idon of the dreamland. I must say.
Actually, what she did was amazing. That was fantastic. That was really, really so amazing because
27.
At 27, you can imagine that's an inspiration to everybody. I don't just to the ladies, but to men out there. So instead of you following Yahoo boys up and down and be jumping after them and be looking for iPhone 11 for 12, wow, cook.
Just
Get a life. That's it.
Hilda has a life.
No, that's amazing. I fell in love with that. Looking at how beautiful she is, looking at how. And I'm like, this is somebody's future, man. No.
How beautiful. That had to come first. Maybe.
Is she beautiful?
Well, she is. Actually, you cannot take that from her.
But really, she's beautiful, and I was so amazed at she doing what she's doing. She had the interest in cooking. And before she put up the challenge, she has a food store. You know, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this is really amazing. That's she's trying to, we call it also.
Yeah.
She's trying to be an independent person regardless. Now, let me now tell you something. Now, I think she has been a celebrity. Now, she has given herself a higher rank.
Yeah. Like globally.
Now. The question is this. How many ladies are thinking like this out there? I wish people, the teenagers and the youth coming up, can emulate something like this.
I think the location and, should I say, the person who she is before the whole 100 hours cooking had a lot to do. Aside the fact that Hilda has been an actress, a foodpreneur, she's also the daughter to Calabar Potts. I don't know if you know Calabar Potts on Instagram. I mean, it's quite big. It's a page with over 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
The mother is a foodpreneur as
Okay.
well. And Hilda Bassi won the Niger-Ghana Jollof Face Off. So she has been there. She has been consistent. Do you understand?
Yeah,
She did not just
consistency.
spring up from nowhere. But it is just one move that will make you known globally. And I think this is just the move for Hilda. And it is just a great time to be a Nigerian. I mean, I am proud of her. I am proud of my generation. I am proud of Nigeria. And I am proud of Africa, because this is a win for all of us. Can you imagine, Femi, that on that same day that Hilda Bassi completed 100 hours of cooking competition, or should I say, 100 hours of cooking,
Okay.
somewhere in Nigeria, this one is actually a very sad one.
Okay.
Murphy Afolabi was being buried. I mean, this was somebody that 24 hours to that time, what am I saying? He probably saw Hilda's updates online. And if someone had told him that he would not live to witness the end of the cooking hour,
Okay.
he would say it's a lie.
Okay.
So Murphy Afolabi, a popular Nigerian Nollywood actor, slept in his bathroom on Sunday morning and died. He literally died instantly. And that was really, really tragic. I mean, that was a really sad one. He was survived by wife and a kid, an 18 years old daughter.
Condolences to Nollywood.
Yeah.
And I know this is a sad one. My dad used to say something. He says, live every day like it would last.
Yeah.
You know, it's a sad one, I must say.
Really,
it's a
really,
sad
really
one.
sad.
A sad one.
Really, really
So my condolences to his family, everybody around.
May his soul rest in peace. My prayers are with his wife, children, family members, all together. And it's not just Murphy Afolabi. There is Saint Obi. Saint Obi was that Nollywood actor that made our childhood worthy. I mean,
Yeah, I remember while growing up.
yeah, those were like the pioneers of
If
Nollywood.
you are trying to see a movie and you can't find Saint Obi there, like it's even
It's like
interesting.
I'm not seeing the real movie.
Yeah.
Our condolences are with their family members, friends, and family in general. May the Lord uphold you all. And lastly, Katrina of Big Brother Niger lost her husband.
Forgive me to say, did she lose her husband or she lost her dad?
Because there have been mixed feelings, truly. I mean, I
Yeah.
understand where you're coming from. Because this man is old enough to be a dad. It's there. It's no news. As bad as I feel for Katrina,
Yeah.
I do not know how to feel about this, because there's been lots of feelings, there's been lots of reactions, mixed feelings on social media. Some are even claiming she might be chasing clout. So she's off our screen for a while, and she just comes back dramatic. The last time she came back with the baby bump, and I personally was happy for her, like, oh my God, Katrina is pregnant and all of that. And a few hours later, we found out it was, I think, a business review. Yeah, it was a business review. It was not like she was actually pregnant. So now, coming with, and this is the video, guys. She's wearing black, but with jewelries and all of that. And people were saying, your husband is dead and you have this much jewelry on. And I'm like, we react to things differently. Sorry,
Really matters.
I'm gonna get controversial for a bit.
Okay.
What's your take on this Katrina's marriage? I mean, considering the age difference between herself and her husband.
You know, the question is, why did she get married to a man who's old enough to be a father?
So you don't believe it could be love? I mean, who
Huh?
knows?
Like people will say anything. You just say love. Okay, right now. So what happened to the guys out there?
She probably couldn't.
I
get to
feel
settle
my
with
personal view.
somebody younger.
My personal view is this: she got into the marriage for a business reason.
Benefits.
Business.
Yeah.
You get. So I feel that is why she got into marriage. Probably the man has a lot of things to offer, a lot of wealth, and she felt, okay, let me do. And she knows the guy has a lifespan. Don't be like let's do it. Let's do in Hollywood, yeah. Imagine Hollywood. Now imagine she has known that the guy has a shorter lifespan.
Yeah.
And she has another guy somewhere. You get. So let's say, okay, once this man dies, you will come and enter. I will not remarry. When I enjoy the man's work together. I'm creating Hollywood. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So it could be. So you know, I've learned a little in this life. Yeah, that some people you need to trust, and some people you need to trust. But ask a woman who's a celebrity, what does she need? Probably she needs more money. Probably she needs more fame. Probably she needs to be having, she needs access or some other stuff like that. But honestly, in all honesty, I don't feel a reason for a young lady should go into marriage with a man who's enough to be a father. I have someone who is quite close to me, really close to me.
Yeah.
She's a protege of mine, and she got into the marriage very. Her parents literally gave her out. She's 16 years old, and she
Currently 16, or she was 16 as at the time.
she'll be 17.
Wow. Wow.
And they gave her up to a man who is in his 50s.
Wow.
And the man claimed to be a pastor. Don't worry, I'll give you the gist. So we'll talk about it on the show. I'll give you the gist. But really, I'm talking about the true life story here.
Wow.
So it could be so many reasons. It could be so many reasons. The man made promises that I'll send your daughter to school, I'll do a lot of things, and really, but it's bad.
You see why Demi is being Demi? Demi is being Demi because I really need to work my ass out just so I do not have to bestow my 16-year-old child on a 50-year-old man, because there is nothing sane about it.
We're wrong now.
For real, like
We're wrong.
100%. So a 16-year-old girl should be solely focused on her education. If this is not clouds, I really send my condolences to Katrina, and I mean, I feel for the young child, because that child has a long way to go. And we cannot just say because the man is old, that is why he's dead. Young people die as well.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I just really hope the Lord will be with them.
Amen.
So guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have had so much fun with Demi and Femi in the studio. I promise you guys it was going to be fun from the beginning of the show. And right now, I'm pretty sure I did not prove you wrong. So thank you very much, guys. It's been a lovely ride with you. Once again, this is Gist View with Tabloid TV. And in case you're just joining us, which is almost impossible, you could, use your rewind button. You do not want to miss a second out of this episode. So please do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We've got the YouTube at Tabloid TV. We've got the Facebook at Tabloid TV, the Twitter at Tabloid TV Online, and our Instagram handle at Tabloid TV. See you same time next week. Thank you very much. Bye.